We'll get into the first of our big reviews of the week.
Yes, go.
And the first of that will be a little film called Glass Onion, a Knives Out story.
Onion.
Onion. This film is, of course, written and directed by Rian Johnson of Knives Out and Last Jedi fame. And yeah, it stars Daniel Craig and assorted new cast members, including Dave Bautista. Who else is it? Oh, what's his name? The Hulk.
The Hulk?
Oh, that's why he looked familiar.
Was he in it?
Yeah. Fucking... I can't remember his name. I'm fucking mind blanking. But yeah, that dude. What's... Monet. What's her name?
Jenny.
Claude.
What?
Claude Monet, the painter artist.
Yeah. Janelle Monáe.
Yeah.
Who
Edward Norton.
Antebellum fame. Edward Norton, that's the other thing, yeah.
Catherine Hahn.
Catherine Hahn was in it. Jessica Henwick was in it.
Yeah. I'm still seeing Kate Hudson, Madeline Klein. Need to click on view all to see the other names.
One of my favorite actors of all time, arguably.
Yeah, Leslie Odom Jr.
Yeah, Leslie Odom Jr. of Hamilton fame.
Ethan Hawke was in here apparently. Yeah. Was he?
Oh, that's kind of a spoiler. Is that because? Well,
I don't remember.
I'll probably take that part out, but like, there's pretty much everyone you're going to see on the list is going to be cameos, like celebrity cameos, which is spoilers. I just leave that out, including that one. Yeah.
Oh, you know,
because I remember exactly where he was, but I won't say anything till we get to spoilers. All right, shall we give our first impression, starting with you?
Let's go. Sí. Glass Onion. Very, very, very cool. We got Mr. Craig as Southern Man. I like that.
Oh, Thomas does a really, really good impression of him. Yeah. Benoit Blanc.
Yeah, I like him as Mr. Blanc. Very, very sexy. Movie though, interesting movie. A lot of cool stuff going on, but also a few, I'd say, I don't know, narrative choices that are a bit on the nose, I suppose, but it still works, so I approve.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, so both, but yeah, I really like this one. I think it's like so much better than the first one because I didn't really like the first one that much. This is still like still feels like a classic Who's Done It, whereas the first one was like Who's Done It, but we'll tell you who did it at the very start.
Yeah,
And then there's no mystery for the entire movie. But this one, you actually have a proper mystery. It's a lot of fun to figure out who done it. But it still has like a twist in the way, they do a big twist in it. That's like makes it different from normal Who's Done It. So that was pretty cool. And I did enjoy it. Yeah, strong recommend from me. All right, we'll talk about the acting.
Yeah,
I feel like that's one of the strengths of this film, probably.
Yep.
Star-studded cast. I think everyone did a great job. A few cameos here and there. We'll probably talk a bit more in spoilers about that. But fucking love Benoit Blanc, such a likable character.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's probably Daniel Craig's best role. I think he's probably having more fun than he did on the James Bond movies. This feels
Maybe.
like more like a role
different.
he'd enjoy. Yeah.
Because he's been James Bond.
Yeah.
What's some other notable character?
Good question.
The only movies I know
Hawkeye?
of him
Yeah.
in is James Bond. On the
Hawkeye?
top of my head.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Ignore that. Editor, cut that.
Will not cut. All right.
Wait, are you referring to Hawkeye from
Moving on,
I think
moving on.
the TV show MASH?
Yeah.
I'm pretty. Did that have Hawkeye in it? I think of the wrong show. I don't know.
But the Mr. Craig.
No, Craig's not Hawkeye. Jeremy Renner's a different dude. I can't really think of what Daniel Craig's done, but like other than James Bond and this.
Well, he was
But
probably
yeah.
in something else since he was in one.
Probably,
He
yeah.
was in something before.
But yeah, this is
About
probably
to
my
shake my pants.
favorite of his roles. It's so much fun. It's such a likable presence on the screen, especially when you're surrounded by a bunch of shit people, which is which is the same thing they do in the first movie. But yeah, and I think everyone's pretty shitty, and you don't really like any of the characters, which is like good because you're like, oh, anyone could have kind of done this crime, I guess, and it's good. And I think the mystery is very satisfying. Oh wait, that's all writing. I think everyone, great performances. Genuinely, like none of it, like that's the thing. None of this movie is really boring because all of the actors are doing like great character work. Like, everyone's like feels like they give their all to like their character role and having like a lot of fun. It seems like just like such a fun movie to make.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Any other things you want to say about acting?
Maybe not acting, but I think one of the characters underutilized. But we'll talk about that later.
That's probably not acting, but yeah. The writing, I guess, without spoiling anything, carefully tread lightly.
I like the general premise of it.
Yeah. Do you think it's better than the first, by the way?
Yeah, it's more. I think it's more.
Did you enjoy the first?
I don't remember what happened in the first. I remember a mansion and rich people trying to get the money.
I think from what I remember of when we watched it, you probably liked it more than I did.
I think I'd agree.
Yeah.
Just reminds me of the Christmas.
Yeah.
Because money
Mm.
and rich.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that one later. But yeah. Have you seen the first one?
Yeah.
What do you think comparing the two?
I don't know. They're both fun movies, and that's what counts to me. You know that much.
Yeah. I like everything more about this in terms of the writing. I think the mystery is better and stuff. There's only one like absolute notable gripe that I have with the writing is there is one point in the film where they make a choice that is super duper contrived. I don't know if you know what I'm thinking about. There is one point where something happens and it's essentially because they're lucky. It's a spoiler, but like something happens based and purely on luck, and it made me and Thomas and I watched it together, and it made us both groan.
Yeah, something
I
like
feel
that.
like you could probably figure it out from yeah. But literally, other than that, I feel like everything about the writing was perfect. This movie was honestly really fucking funny.
Yep,
it was so fun.
Yeah,
it's one of the jokes that I feel like we all want to talk about, but we'll probably just in case.
There's a lot
for
more
spoilers.
jokes than
There's there's one that like we instantly posted in the Discord. Oh yeah, but such a fun movie. I feel like if this was like released in pandemic, it would have cheered us up so much. Also, Netflix did a really weird rollout with this by only putting it in theaters for a week, which kind of sucks because like this movie could potentially lose a lot of money by going straight to streaming.
Yeah.
However, it could also not because for as far as I know, pretty much everyone was watching it on streaming when it came out. My Be Real was fucking everyone watching Glass Onion.
For real.
Which was, I guess, clever to put it coming out on Christmas because it's like you hang out with your family, might put something on, and it's Glass Onion. But kind of weird rollout because it would have been nice to see this one in theaters, probably. Yeah, but but anyway, the writing is I really, really, really like the writing. And this is a sort of movie you definitely can watch twice.
Yeah,
I know that because Thomas did that literally the day after he watched it again and was like, "Oh, the attention to detail is so good." Because all the stuff you're told about, I guess, on the first watch, you could notice on the second watch, and that's definitely due with a specific way they write a certain thing to happen, I guess. And there's a bit of a little twist to it, and I really dug it. Yeah, I just really liked the way all the characters were written. They're all terrible people, but like you're trying to figure out like who is the most terriblest and could have done the crime, I guess. Except obviously I really like Benoit Blanc, but there's also another character, Janelle Monáe's character, who, by the way, what a fucking good performance from her.
Yeah,
probably the best one because I was going to say the thing, but it's the spoiler. But probably like the best one, to be honest. Definitely the most versatile. Great fucking performance from her. Probably also the most likable character in the film, other than Mr. Detective. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because me and Thomas generally got pissed off when other characters would be rude to her character and stuff. Putting it lightly, just be rude to her character. But yeah. Yeah, I really like this movie. Yeah. This is probably my favorite. Oh, wait, it was technically last year. Let's just say it came out this year. And it's probably my favorite film of the year. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, really fucking dug this one.
Did
you guys have any more to add about the writing? Because you seem like you had stuff to say, unless it's spoilers.
The character bits, I guess, wouldn't be kind of spoilers. Maybe not. Who's the scientist dude? What's his name?
Lionel.
I was going to say Leslie Odom Jr.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that is true as well.
Yeah.
What's the character name?
Lionel.
I feel like he didn't have as big as a role as he would have or should have had. I feel like he was just backing up.
I disagree.
Monet, because like his role is just like as the dude with the moral right, but he's still in the same situation as her, right?
I don't agree with that. I completely disagree. I think he's one of the most immoral characters in the movie.
Because he's science man.
We'll get into spoilers, but I think he's the complete opposite of what you're saying. Because he does a big thing that completely negates that. But we'll talk about spoilers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're free to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cinematography, I guess. I thought it was really, really good.
Yeah.
The movie was shot like fucking so nicely.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was.
Say what you will about Rian Johnson. He has a good eye, I think. Yeah.
Speaking of, I think stylistically it's very nice.
Yeah. Thomas was like very impressed by this. Yeah. The editing also like very cool, very cool. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Island vibes.
Audio music. Wait, did you like the soundtrack? I felt like it was right up your alley.
I think I did.
Because it's like 90, it's pretty much just like Bowie and Beatles. Yeah. So I was watching, I was like, oh, this is something that Dio would probably like the soundtrack of.
I feel like general soundtrack. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yes,
Yeah.
So the film's named after a Beatles song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So
they played the song at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, no complaints from me.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Epic.
Yeah, I like that. All right, we'll get into the spoilers then. There'll be a timestamp in the description.
Maybe.
Spoilers, huh?
Yeah.
Did you bring a thingy? Guitar time?
Oh, that was actually very nice. Yeah.
That was
It fits the thing.
Spoilers. Right.
All right.
bootleg.
We'll just jump straight into like what we were dancing on earlier. The reason I'm saying like he is not a moral character is because they specifically show he knows the risks of the thing and he decides to go to not do that. Like he just that's all right. He knows the risks of the technology.
Yes,
but despite knowing that, he still supports the
but
rich man.
Monet did the same thing.
What do you mean?
Politician.
That's not Monet.
That's not Monet.
Who's Monet?
Oh,
It's the one who dies.
we're talking about the actor's
Who
name.
died?
But
yeah.
So that's, I did not understand your argument
Let's
because I was
just
like, he did not support her at all.
Right, yeah. Wrong
Yeah.
name.
Let's just
Nobody's-
refer to them by their roles.
But yeah,
Scientist and politician.
yeah.
Not Monet.
I think the politician was more underutilized than his character because he actually had more
Oh, yeah.
reason. But I still feel like it makes sense because they're all tied to this guy through various ways, and one of the big things was the technology and stuff. That's why. So I don't think it's like they're underutilized. It's more like, and I feel like it's more like because they're like, oh, there might be an accomplice, and you're thinking they might be working together. Was one of the things that they were playing around with when they're talking to each other in the pool and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because they had a very sus conversation. We're like, oh, maybe they could be working together and kill the thing. In terms of Janelle Monáe's character, which was what's her name? What was her character's actual name?
Helen was
Because she plays two roles, which is I was like, probably the most versatile actor without saying, oh, she's two characters in this movie.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, she is two characters. I thought that was fucking so smart.
Yeah.
And that was like basically the big twist where it's like, actually, the entire movie you'd be watching, it's not that character.
Mm.
And then it made like a whole new level of intensity because it's like somebody here definitely knows that she's not meant to be here.
Yeah.
And that was really fucking smart.
There was an imposter among us.
There was an imposter among us, which is also the thing. I was like, that's probably that was the big joke that I wanted to say immediately, that Benoit Blanc plays Among Us, which is, as much as it's just a topical reference, also very smart because he's a detective and it makes sense in the world. Also, the last appearance of Stephen Sondheim, the guy who wrote West Side Story, Cats and stuff, he played Among Us.
Oh.
He was in that call. He passed away quite a while before the film came out.
Right.
I think we actually covered that on an episode of.
Yeah,
if you remember the
we
Weekly
certainly
Shots.
have.
What a send-off playing among.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, we also featured other cameos from, you said, what's the name?
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. He was at the docks.
Right.
Sorry, yeah, I remembered that he was there.
Who was the meth head? The weed.
Not gonna lie, for like 40% of the movie, me and Thomas was like, maybe he's the killer.
Yeah,
I was also thinking that.
Like Dave was the character or something like that. I was like,
the character's Dave, but was he?
Can't remember who he's played by. But Serena Williams is in this. That was that was a really fun cameo because it was like, oh, it's just a picture, but then she talks. That was pretty cool. I really liked a lot of the COVID stuff. That was like, because to just be like, these guys are dicks by literally the fact that they're just having a party in the middle of COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just love Benoit Blanc so much in this movie. He's so fucking good because he's just like, he kind of spends half of the movie pretending to be like a bit dumb to make everyone lower their guard, and then he's just so fucking smart. He's so good. Yeah, I also like how this movie is like a criticism of Elon Musk. That was pretty on the nose, but like
many billionaires.
It was Elon Musk. Like it was Elon Musk.
I bet he was a big inspiration.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like that's what they've said.
They said, Elon Musk, please watch the movie.
But I don't think they said that. But yeah,
they say this is Elon Musk.
Well, I think I'm pretty sure they did. But it's obviously heavily implied. But
let's wait till Elon Musk blows up your home.
Yeah, you should watch this movie.
Actually, he already did. If you bought his wall battery.
What an Elon Musk movie! But yeah, I like that. Very, very like surprisingly relevant because this would have been made a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So very cool.
Yeah.
A lot of fun with that one. Yeah. It was really cool to see like all these characters and be like, oh, they could have all done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Dave.
Especially
the lead
Dave.
guy.
Yeah.
The guy's name was like Darren, I think, in the movie.
Daryl?
Daryl? Yeah, Daryl.
That's probably it, yeah.
And he's just a friend of Ryan Johnson's, pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty vibey.
As the classical music enjoyer, which I don't enjoy classical music on a regular basis, but on the occasions that I do, and then I saw on Twitter a person who enjoys classical music more than I do, and there was a Yo-Yo Ma cameo at the very start of the film.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Mr. Ma.
Mr. Cello player, you would know.
Yes, I recognized him. I was like, yeah, Mr. Ma.
I do that too. Someone told me that or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, he's the one to figure out classical music.
Okay, oh, this is a fugue. Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes.
Fugue layers like onions.
Last song.
A lot of onion. What's the word? Metaphors.
Also, I just remember a really great scene when they're talking inside the glass onion, and then the thing with the painting, and it keeps like making that noise. Wait, that's the thing.
Yeah, I thought someone was gonna get decapitated.
That was really fucking tense. Like, great fucking scene.
I was expecting someone to get decapitated, but that never happened.
No, yeah, that would.
I felt like that's like supposed to lead up.
But it was pretty cool.
Very smart.
I also really like how he solves the mystery immediately, and I think that's just a reference to the first movie. Yeah, which was like very cool. And then it's just like, but that wasn't the real mystery. There's more. Because I thought the movie was going to go in a direction of like, it started off as they're playing a game, but like someone murders someone during the game or whatever. It's more like they did the game, it's done, and then the second thing happens.
It's more of a horror movie thing. It's like, oh, we're playing a game, but then someone actually gets.
That's what I thought they would do with it, but yeah, it went a bit different direction. It was very cool. Yeah. So the one thing I was like, this is really cheap, was when she gets shot, but like she has what was it?
Yeah, that's a bit of a thing.
That was a bit of a cop out.
Yeah. You and Thomas.
Yeah.
It
might be better on a second viewing because maybe you'll notice she puts it there or something like that.
Yeah, but it wasn't like.
But it's still a bit. It's pretty cheap, yeah. But yeah. I also really like the ending of the film. I've got to, well, I couldn't spoil that, but like the ending was really cool. Where, another thing was the ending. I really liked that. It was pretty cool. You see the fragility of their friendship, similar to that of a glass onion, perhaps. And like everything kind of explodes in their friendship as well as literally, and cool stuff. And I like how it's all very character motivated because like they have their reasons to hate him. Why? So like, except like there was Whiskey, I think it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
She kind of has no reason to really hate him because she's just there, and she doesn't destroy the house. I don't know if you noticed, but like she just kind of goes and sits down, which is like very in character. So she doesn't like suddenly decide I'm going to break things.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool. That's a really tiny random nitpick, but like that's kind of a cool detail.
Yeah.
I really like this movie. Do you guys have any spoilers you want to talk about?
Nah.
Cool hairdressers.
Hairdress.
I gave someone an entirely different hairstyle in this for the same movie.
Did they?
What?
It's the sister before she became her other sister.
Yeah.
Yes.
Into the head, the head design
The hair
team. Yeah.
Very cool.
And costume design. Mr. Blanc looking very sexy.
Yeah. He does. I like his fit.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, there was a gamer. Or a Twitch streamer.
Batista.
Oh yeah.
Thought that was funny.
Yeah. A lot of it was like very like topical.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty cool because like we live in a society.
I think the thing for me is like I kind of don't like topical things getting mentioned in movies that much, but I guess it's all right here. Like,
but the thing is, like, it's a movie you're watching, like, in
it's about
the year
now,
it came. Yeah,
but like,
I feel like if you watch an old movie and they make
They
a
would have
topical
topical
reference to
things.
that time, you're
Yes.
not gonna. You're probably gonna be like, "Oh, that's funny," but like, you don't. That's only because you're not there. That's something I noticed watching
Sure.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. By the way, I was like, when he says "Goat Simulator" on a Switch, it's not very funny because
that's now.
that's now, and it's not. My main thing is it's not funny now.
So
But this
In-
movie, it's
in
like it is
five-
things happening
yeah.
now, but it is funny. Maybe just Brooklyn Nine-Nine just have better writing. But
what if in 10 years we look at the Among Us scene and we'll think, wow, that's super funny.
yeah,
Among
you
Us.
might, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's funny now, as well. But
That's
like,
what I'm
my problem with like some shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where that's just like they'll make a topical reference for the sake of it, but it's not funny. But like in this one, they put a Among Us reference, but it's actually really fucking smart because it's like that is probably what a
Imposter
detective would be
Among
doing
Us.
while
Yeah.
he's in lockdown because mystery, and also Stephen Sondheim is in that scene. So
Yeah.
it's
Cool.
pretty well thought out. Yeah.
Well, it's topical but relevant to the now. So,
Yeah. And like the entire narrative is about like current things. Like the movie just doesn't work at all if it's not, because the entire movie is about COVID within
Yes,
the way
and
that thing.
rich
But then
people
like the
often-
the villain is like a
moment.
Musk type, so it's like that's also very now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all of the characters kind of play various.
Oh, I guess he is
societal
literally trying to revolutionize the energy grid.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
also had like more references to stuff. I think. Pretty sure he talked about. Did he mention spaceships or something? Pretty sure he did.
Maybe, but they didn't reference
Would
the
be a
easy
character.
one, like electric cars. But I guess that's
He did. He does talk about it. Well,
is that two on the nose.
he does talk about his car.
But it's not electric car. It's vroom vroom fast car.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Lit.
All right, I guess we'll go final verdict.
Let's go.
Yes. Moving window. Glass onion.
Knives Out mystery.
A Knives Out mystery. A movie with layers of glass.
Like an onion.
shaped in an onion.
Like a
Layers
hookah.
of twists and turns.
But at the center, you can see the score you're going to give it. Because it's not a
Yes.
mystery at all. You can
I
see right
quite
through.
like this movie. Very cool.
Yes.
Cool mystery, murder mystery.
That's a little mystery.
Good acting in it. Looks very nice. Nice soundtrack. Overall, a very nice package. Or you could say a very nice onion. 8 out of 10.
I like how we giggle at package.
No, I giggled at it was a very nice onion.
I agree. It was a very nice onion.
Yeah. What do you think?
Nice.
Eight and a half.
Yeah. I'm feeling a strong 9 on this one. Like my only issue is that one thing I mentioned in spoilers.
Yeah.
But like literally aside from that, fucking most fun I've had in a movie since The Menu a few hours before I saw this movie.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Right, yep. Comes in total of 8.5 from the Unholy Trinity.
Yeah.
Yo.
Strong start to
Very
our year
strong.
of movies.
And this is a special Unholy Trinity YouTube highlight from our Spotify and Apple podcast. Check it.
Mozzarella.
Cheese.